How do you deal with misspelled words? How do you even spell misspell? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi there, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is the first video that you're watching from my channel, I make educational and motivational content. So if you don't want to miss any of my new uploads, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now, like I said sa intro kanina, it's all about spelling today. And ito ang isa sa pinaka-requested na topics ninyo na pag-usapan. And I figured gagawa ako ng video before the March 2020 exam. But whether you're taking that exam or yung mga iba pang exams sa susunod, spelling does play an important part sa kahit anong aptitude test. Whether that be civil service, UPCAT, PhilSat, LAE. All of these things kasi pagdating sa sentence correction question, sometimes spelling din ang nagiging problema. At mahirap to i-spot dahil maraming mga posibilidad. Kahit na i-google ninyo yung commonly misspelled words, there will be hundreds and maybe thousands pa nga na magiging results. So ano yung mga pwede kong i-advise sa inyo? Yun yung ating pag-uusapan. Okay? And again, if you want to reach out to me directly, request your videos then, you can always message me through my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. That is also a way for you to get to know kung paano kunin yung reviewers, how to join the online or live review events. And quick little plug lang, if you're watching this right after I launch this, we will have batch 2, actually batch 17 ng ating Manila live review sa February 29 and March 1. And we have just a few slots remaining. So if you're interested, message us doon sa Facebook page. Okay? So we're going to jump right into this. Tip number 1, read. I know you're tired of hearing this from me, pero wala talagang way kasi language is acquired. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Kailangan mo lagi maka-encounter ng mga bagong words, makita kung ano yung tamang spelling la and be familiar with it. Para pag na-encounter niyo yung maling spelling, madali niyo siyang ma-spot. Di na ako bababad dito kasi marami na ako masyadong videos on reading, marami na akong videos on recommended books and other things like that. So if hindi niyo para papanood yung aking top books na nire-recommend ko na you start with, I will also link that video right here. Okay? So panoorin niyo yun. Look at the recommendations there. Maybe you will find 1 or 2 books na magiging interesante sa inyo at yun ang inyong simulang basahin. Again, tip number 1 is to read. Now, dito sa mga susunod na tips, they will be a little different from what you could expect. Maybe, and I still believe that these are helpful kasi ito yung mga tumutulong sa akin. Tip number 2, learn the rules. Kasi may mga rules talaga when it comes to spelling. And a bunch of them I actually already talked about in other videos. And one of them, na hindi ko pa na-mention before, pero probably narinig nyo na, dun sa kanta ng Jackson 5 na ABC, may rule doon na I before E, except after C. Which actually means na yung mga words like believe, okay, na ang spelling ay B-E-L-I-E-V-E, ay tama kasi ang rule ay I before E. Kaya lang sabi, except after C. So, ibig sabihin, katulad ng word na receive, dahil ang sinusundan niya ay C, R-E-C, this time mauuna ang E. R-E-C-E-I-V-E. So, again, I before E, except after C. And there are a lot of other rules. I will just try to make a video on that specifically soon. Pero yun yung mga common na pwede nyong aralin at i-master. Okay? There are other rules concerning yung kung paano mag-convert ng superlative at comparative. Kung anong gagawin mo, kung idadagdag mo pa siya ng ER, gagawin mo bang I yung Y, katulad ng word na prettier, di ba? Ang prettier, ang spelling niya ay pretty, P-R-E-T-T-Y, at kung gagawin mo siyang prettier, which is the comparative version, gagawin mo, tatanggalin mo yung Y, papalitan mo ng I, at magiging ER yung kasunod. So, prettiest naman ang kanyang superlative, P-R-E-T-T-I-E-S-T. So, in some cases, kagaya ng old, lalagay mo lang agad yung ER at EST. Pero sa ibang mga words, tatanggalin mo yung Y, papalitan mo ng I, and marami pang iba mga klaseng mga versions nito. I actually discussed yung construction rules in a video before when I talked about superlatives and comparatives. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yun, ililink ko na lang din dito sa taas. Okay? Kasi very important yun, lalo na sa mga spelling questions. Madalas nang ginagamit yung mga unfamiliar tayo na mga words. Yung mga hindi pala dapat gawing ganun. Yun yung lumalabas sa exams. Now, another rule that you can be familiar with would be when it comes to prefixes and suffixes. Ano ba tong prefixes and suffixes? These are words, well, not exactly words, but a group of letters that you add sa beginning or sa end ng isang word to kind of change or alter its meaning or add to it. So, for example, the word misspelled. Okay? Yung misspelled, ang root word niya ay spell, pero dinagdagan mo siya ng miss, which means not, o kaya or improper or mistake, di ba? MIS, tapos spell, and then yung ED, which means na nasa past tense siya, tapos na siyang nangyari. So yung misspelled words is spelled MIS, SPELL, and then ED. Okay? Now, if you know how that structure is formed, dahil familiar ka sa mga common na prefixes and suffixes, mas madali mo siyang makokorrect. Kasi maraming taong nagkakamali sa spelling ng misspelled dahil spell nila yon with just one S. MISPELLED. Hindi nila alam na dahil ang prefix niya talaga is MIS, may S yon, tapos may S din yung word na spell. Now, yung mga prefixes and suffixes that I mentioned, you can actually Google a list of those, or if you have a copy of workbook number 1, you can find them sa pages 36 to 39. Nandito na yung mga common Greek roots, Latin roots, common prefixes and suffixes. So you can start going through these and be familiar with itong mga ito. Para pag nag-spell na kayo, mas madali nyo masa-spot kung paano kinonstruct yung word. Kasi yun ang bibigay sa inyo ng clue kung meron bang S, meron bang extrang L, meron bang extrang E, ano bang ginagamit, A o I. Medyo magiging gauge nyo yun for you to know if a word is misspelled or hindi. Tip number 3, repeat. And when I say repeat, hindi mo lang siya babasahin uli. Babasahin mo rin siya aloud and i-enunciate mo ang bawat letra ng salita. So for example, you have words like coach and couch, which I kind of see sometimes sa comment section ng video. Again, I don't blame you. I'm not trying to shame you kung mali ang spelling ninyo ng coach. Pero ako kasi, ang tawag sa akin is Coach Lyqa. Now, when we say coach, iba ang pagkakabasa ng coach sa couch. Okay? Ang coach, dahil kung ibibigkasin mo siya ng maigi, it goes coach. Ibig sabihin, O yung simula. Ang spelling niya ay C-O-A-C-H. Coach. Okay? Yung couch, okay? Ang couch naman, dahil pabuka yung O mo na sound, instead of yung O, as in phonetic na O, couch, ibig sabihin, ang spelling niya ay C-O-U-C-H. So, magkaiba ang coach, like me, coach or coach ng basketball, kaysa sa couch. Ang couch ay yung higaan, sofa, sala, set, yun ang tinatawag nating couch, or yung mga tinatawag nating couch potato na tao, ibig sabihin mga tao na hindi bumabangon sa couch, nanonood lang ng TV at kumakain doon. So again, coach, C-O-A-C-H, couch. At kung i-enunciate mo yung pagkakasabi sa mga words na yun, mas madali sa'yo to spot kung tama siya o mali. Now, the word itself na pronunciation. Iba ang pronunciation sa pronouncing. When you're pronouncing words, sinasabi mo siya na pronounce. So kung sasabihin mo siya, na isi-spell mo siya, P-R-O-N-O-U-N-C-E, pronounce. Pero pag pronunciation ang pinag-uusapan, ang base natin sa kanya ay pronunciation, hindi pronunciation. So, pronunciation, ibig sabihin ang spelling niya ay P-R-O-N-U-N. Walang O. Okay? N-U-N-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. Pronunciation. Now, bakit natin siya kailangan bigkasin na pronunciation instead of pronunciation or pronunciation? Kasi kung isa-spell mo phonetically yung pronunciation or pronunciation, mamamali ka ng spelling. Kasi ang maisa-spell mo would probably be P-R-O-N-O-U-N and then C-A-T-I-O-N. Nakalimutan na yung I bago A and nalagyan na ng O bago U. So again, kung sinasabi mo to ng tama at binibigkas mo ang bawat letra, mas madali sa'yo to spot na mali pala yung pagkakaspell dahil hindi mo siya ganun basahin. Okay? So again, read. Pero hindi lang basta read, repeat. Repeat and say it aloud. Okay? Tip number 4. This is the hardest part. Kasi pagdating sa English language, laging may exceptions. And there are cases na you just have to remember. Just have to remember na special case ito, na unique ang spelling niya, nagaling pala siya sa isang French word, kaya ganun yung structure ng kanyang vowels. For example, meron tayong tinatawag na homophone. And I actually have a series on homophones, yung homophone horrors natin. Ililink ko na lang din dito sa taas at sa baba yung listahan ng mga yon. Kasi these are words na magkakatunog pero magkakaiba ang spelling, magkakaiba ang ibig sabihin. Meron ding mga words na homonyms. Ang homonyms are even trickier kasi same ang spelling pero magkaiba ang ibig sabihin. So, itong mga homophones, homographs, homonyms, these are things that can be a little bit confusing. And kailangan mo na lang talaga tandaan kung ano yung tamang ibig sabihin nila. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong mga words like affect and effect, which I already discussed before, emigrate and immigrate, adapt, adopt, adept. Again, isang letra lang pinagkaiba ng mga ito, pero magkakaiba ang ibig sabihin at magkakaiba rin ang tamang paggamit. And these are words that you just need to be familiar with and you just need to remember. Meron din mga exceptions sa rules. So for example, yung ating rule kanina na I before E except after C, doesn't really work with the word weird. So, yung weird, hindi lang siya weird as in kakaiba ibig sabihin, kakaiba rin yung spelling niya when it comes to spelling rules. Kasi kung tutuusin, ang weird, dahil hindi naman C ang sinusundan ng E at I, dapat ang rule is I before E. Pero ang spelling ng weird ay W-E-I-R-D. It doesn't follow the rule na I before E except after C. So again, kahit may mga rules tayo, there are certain exceptions and you just need to be familiar with them. You need to just remember all of these. Meron din tayong mga silent letters na tinatawag. These are letters na nandun sa word, pero pag binigkas mo na siya, hindi mo na siya pinopronounce. Katulad ng word na doubt. Ang doubt, kung papakinggan mo lang, phonetically, ang spelling niya probably would be D-O-U-T lang. Pero sa totoo lang, may B dapat bago yung T. So, ang doubt, ang spelling niya ay D-O-U-B-T. Yung B ay hindi pinopronounce. And maraming mga words na ganun. May mga missing na mga consonants, may mga vowels din minsan na hindi pinopronounce. And it's very important for you to just be familiar with them. Just remember na ito ay special case, oy, weird word, oy, something that I learned na bago, and then gamitin ninyo para matandaan nyo na lang siya. Another example would be the word subtlety. And ginagamit ko yan, sinasabi ko na rin sa mga videos yan. Pero kung sasabihin mo yung word na subtlety, you probably would guess na ang spelling niya ay S-U-T-T-L-E-T-Y. Pero ang tamang spelling niya ay S-U-B-T-L-E-T-Y. Kasi yung B ay hindi rin siya pinopronounce. So again, you have to really remember all of these exceptions to rules. Meron din tayong mga confusing na plural ng mga nouns. Lalo na yung mga compound nouns, katulad ng daughters-in-law, ng attorneys-at-law. All of these things, you have to remember the rules kung paano siya gagawing plural. Now, itong part na to, I can't stress enough kasi ito talaga yung madalas na lumalabas sa mga exams. Whether dun sa mamimili ka ng kung ano yung tamang spelling, or dun sa sentence correction yung mga naka-underline. Marami sa mga ito ang mali ang pagkakaspell, kagaya ng chiefs of staff. Now, if you don't know yung mga rules at itong mga exceptions dito, ililink ko na lang din yung full lesson ko dito sa mga compound nouns na to, dito sa taas. Okay? So, just click on the I button and watch that full lesson para matandaan nyo yung mga words na yon. May mga quiz na rin dito sa mga videos na minimension ko. Balikan nyo na lang yung mga lumang videos. I guess, i-mention ko lang really quickly then, not because I made a video, say, 3 years ago, ay hindi nyo na siya magagamit ngayon. In fact, the reason kung bakit lagi akong gumagawa ng bago is pandagdag dun sa mga luma ng video. So, katulad itong mga videos to, some of them may look a little bit old, pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay less relevant na siya sa inyong exam. So, feel free na balikan yung mga lumang videos, okay? Alright, so yun muna for now. These are my 4 tips when it comes to spelling. Number 1, read, keep encountering new words para mas maging familiar kayo sa kanila. Tandaan ninyo, language is acquired. Tip number 2, learn the rules. May mga rules tayo sa spelling when it comes to converting it sa plural, when it comes to tamang spelling ng I before E, kung paano convert ng superlatives, all of those things. Tip number 3, you have to repeat and repeat it aloud. Enunciate every letter, pronounce it properly para mas madali nyo siyang ma-recall when it comes to yung spelling ng bawat isang titik or letra ng isang word. And then tip number 4, just remember all these exceptions. Yung mga homonyms at homophones natin, yung ating mga plurals and compound nouns na nasa plural form, and of course, yung mga exceptions sa mga rules na nababanggit. That's the tricky part about spelling when it comes to the English language. Talagang marami siyang mga oddities, like kailan mo gagamitin yung ABLE sa dulo, kailan yung IBLE. All of these things you just need to be familiar with. So again, if you want to take the free quiz, find it in the description box below. And I hope nakatulong ito sa inyo. At this is just the beginning. There will be more videos coming up. So if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon para malaman ninyo kung mayroon tayong mga bagong uploads. And as always, if you want to reach out to me directly, get the reviewers that I made, join the online or live review events, you can message me directly sa aking Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa for more information. Thanks guys for watching. And as we always say dito sa team na to, never stop learning. Adja, kaya niyan. I'll see you in the next video and bye for now.